Colleagues, I'm introducing two bills today that take steps to address the ongoing problems many of our neighborhoods continue to confront from foreclosed, vacant, and neglected properties. The first bill deals with foreclosures. Maryland ranks number 3 among the states in the number of empty and foreclosed homes we have in our neighborhoods. Bill 3816 will give the county an overdue tool to enforce the current state law and ensure our foreclosed homes are properly maintained and the taxes are paid. In 2012, the General Assembly enacted the Foreclosed Property Registry, which requires the purchaser of a foreclosed property, which are mostly national banks like Bank of America and Wells Fargo, to register with the state within 30 days of the property's foreclosure sale. The law was meant to address the 9 to 18 months that often occurs between the sale and when a title is transferred, a time when local jurisdictions find it nearly impossible to identify who's actually responsible for the property and to to ensure upkeep and collect taxes. So this law, the state law, allows local jurisdictions to impose a fine of up to $1,000 for failing to register. But Montgomery County has yet to enact that fine, even though we have hundreds of properties that have gone unregistered. And that's exactly what Bill 3816 does. More than 1 out of 3 foreclosures in the county, almost 492, almost 500, either failed to register or registered far beyond the 30-day deadline. That's potentially $500,000 in fines, again, mostly on national banks like Wells Fargo, that we're passing up that we could be investing in affordable housing or increased code enforcement. And furthermore, many banks and out-of-state investors that own these foreclosed properties illegally transfer the properties without properly recording the deed, thereby shortchanging the county of the recordation and transfer tax revenue, which is typically $6,000 of potential revenue on average property. So having a meaningful penalty on these violations of state law will provide a deterrent and an additional tool we can use to tackle properties that are often in persistent disrepair, hurt surrounding property values, and attract crime and force us to expend our limited resources to enforce code violations. So I want to thank Councilmembers Navarro and Berliner, I believe, for co-sponsoring this bill, and welcome others to do the same.